the silent scream. You know the feeling. It usually hits you late at night. The house is quiet. The distractions are gone. And you are left alone with a terrifying realization. You are wasting your potential. You have these massive dreams. You can close your eyes and see the version of yourself you want to be. You see the career. You see the recognition. You see the life you know you deserve. It feels so real, so vivid, you can almost touch it. But then the sun comes up. And when it comes to the moment of actually doing the work, you freeze. You open your laptop and you just stare. You feel a physical resistance in your chest. You tell yourself, I'll start in an hour. I'll start after I clean my room. I'll start on Monday. But Monday comes and you are exactly the same person. You are not lazy. Lazy people don't obsess about success. Lazy people are okay with doing nothing. You are not okay. You are in agony. You are ambitious. You are intelligent. But you are paralyzed. There is a gap between who you are and who you could be, and that gap is eating you alive. Today, we are going to close that gap. Not with motivation, because motivation is a lie, but with the psychology of action. Part 1. The biological trap. It's not your fault. First, let's stop calling you lazy. That word is useless. It creates guilt, and guilt drains the energy you need to work. What you are experiencing is likely a biological response called a dorsal vagal shutdown. Your nervous system has a hierarchy. When you feel safe, you are social and active. When you feel stressed, you go into fight or flight. But when the stress feels too big, when the goal feels overwhelming, or the fear of failure is too high, your brain decides that fighting is too dangerous and fleeing is impossible. So it pulls the emergency brake. It shuts down. You freeze. To your conscious mind, you just want to send an email or go to the gym. But to your ancient brain, the amygdala, that task represents a threat to your identity. If you try and fail, it confirms your deepest fear, that maybe you aren't as special as you think you are. So your brain protects you. It floods your body with chemicals to keep you sedated. It screams at you to seek safety. And what is safety in the modern world? It's the dopamine trap. You pick up your phone. You scroll through TikTok. You watch Netflix. You eat junk food. You aren't doing these things because you enjoy them. Be honest with yourself. You are doing them to numb the anxiety of the freeze state. You are self-medicating the pain of your own unfulfilled potential. Part 2. The curse of intelligence. This brings us to the second layer of the trap. And this is going to hurt a little bit. You are likely stuck because you are smart. If you were told you were talented or gifted as a child, you are at high risk for this paralysis. When your identity is built on being smart, effort becomes a threat. If you have to try hard, it implies you aren't a natural. If you try hard and fail, it destroys your identity. So you develop a subconscious strategy in action. As long as you don't try, you remain a potential genius. You can tell yourself, I could do it if I really wanted to. That if is your safety blanket. It protects your ego. It feels safer to be a lazy genius than a hardworking failure. You are addicted to the fantasy of who you could be because the fantasy is safe. The reality is messy. The reality involves bad first drafts. It involves confusion. It involves mediocrity. And you are terrified of being mediocre. You suffer from insecure perfectionism. You think perfectionism is about having high standards. No. Perfectionism is just fear in a fancy suit. It is the belief that if you do everything perfectly, you can avoid judgment. But since perfection is impossible, you choose the only perfect option available to you, doing nothing. Part 3. The motivation lie, the paradigm shift. Now we get to the core of the problem. The mistake that keeps you stuck forever. You are waiting to feel like doing the work. You are waiting for inspiration. You are waiting for the right mood. You are waiting for motivation to strike you like lightning. You think the equation is that motivation leads to action, that first you have to feel good, and then you will do the work. But you are wrong. That equation is backward. That is not how human biology works. The real equation is that action creates motivation. You do not feel your way into acting. You act your way into feeling. Motivation is not a cause, it is a result. It is a biological reward for momentum. When you take a small step, even a tiny one, your brain releases dopamine after the action. That dopamine is the fuel for the next step. Sitting around waiting for motivation is like standing in front of a wood stove and saying, "Give me heat, and then I'll put in the wood." It doesn't work that way. You have to put in the wood first. You have to endure the cold for a moment to get the fire. You have to accept a hard truth. You are never going to feel like doing the hard things. Your brain is designed to conserve energy. It will never wake up and say, "Hey, let's do something difficult and uncomfortable today." You have to do it despite how you feel. Part 4. The protocol, how to move. So how do we hack this? How do we bypass the freeze response? Rule number 1, the low bar rule. Your ambition is your enemy right now. You look at the mountain and you freeze. So stop looking at the mountain. Look at your feet. Lower the bar so much that it looks ridiculous. Don't aim to write a book. Aim to write one terrible sentence. Don't aim for a 1-hour workout. Aim to put on your shoes and do one push-up. By making the task tiny, you sneak past your brain's threat detector. The amygdala doesn't freak out over one sentence. It feels safe. And once you break the surface tension, Newton's law takes over. An object in motion stays in motion. Rule number 2, embrace the bad draft. Give yourself permission to suck. Tell yourself, "I am going to do this badly." Liberate yourself from the pressure of quality. Quantity produces quality. But you can't edit a blank page. You can't improve a workout you didn't do. Rule number 3, design, don't discipline. Stop relying on willpower. Willpower is a battery and yours is empty. If your phone is next to you, you will lose. Not because you are weak, but because you are human. Create high friction for bad habits. Unplug the TV. Hide the phone. Delete their apps. Create low friction for good habits. Have the document open before you sleep. Have your gym clothes ready. Design your environment so that doing the work is the only logical choice. The cost of inaction. I want to leave you with a thought that might hurt, but I need you to hear it. There is a pain in doing the work. It is the pain of discipline. It is uncomfortable. It is boring. It is frustrating. But there is another kind of pain. The pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. If you change nothing, nothing changes. Imagine waking up in 5 years, exactly where you are today. Same job. Same bank account. Same insecurities. But you are 5 years older. You are 5 years more tired. And the window of opportunity has closed just a little bit more. How does that feel? Does it scare you? Good. Let it scare you. Use that fear. You are scared of failing. You should be scared of never trying. You are scared of looking stupid. You should be scared of being invisible. Lazy is not who you are. Procrastinator is not your DNA. These are just patterns. And patterns can be broken. But they are only broken by one thing: action. The blueprint for freedom. Before you close this video, let's lock this in. I want you to walk away with a concrete battle plan. To eliminate the lazy label and unlock your ambition, you only need to remember 3 rules. Rule number 1, flip the equation. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the right mood. Burn this into your mind. Action creates motivation. You have to move first. The feeling follows the movement. Rule number 2, the law of low expectations. Perfectionism is the enemy of execution. When you feel frozen, lower the bar until it's impossible to fail. Write one terrible sentence. Do one weak push-up. Read one page. A bad start is infinitely better than no start. You can fix a bad draft, but you cannot fix a blank page. Rule number 3, design your discipline. Stop trusting your willpower. It will fail you. Trust your environment. Remove the friction between you and your work. Add friction between you and your distractions. If you want to build an empire, you have to build a bunker first. Cut the noise. Focus is the new currency. The final choice. Now you have the knowledge. You have the method. The rest is just physics. You are at a crossroads right now. Option A, you click on the next video. You scroll down to the comments to find comfort in other people's struggles. You stay in the loop. Option B, you prove to yourself right now that you are no longer that person. Close this tab. Put your phone in a drawer. And do one thing. Just one thing. Write the sentence. Send the email. Do the push-up. Do it for 5 minutes. Do it badly, but do it. Your life doesn't change in the big moments. It changes in the quiet, uncomfortable decision to move when you want to freeze. Be the person who moves. Start now.